Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the month of August. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. Remember, everybody, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the remainder behind. Otherwise, check out your sun, moon, or rising signs, or whatever signs you are focused on currently on your chart. If this does not resonate at all, consider clicking that subscribe button so that I am better able to embrace your energies during the readings. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for being the heartbeat of New Hope Tarot. For everybody who has donated, thank you so much for your support. It really assists me as I strive to make New Hope Tarot a monetized channel. So thank you. And for those who have liked, shared, and commented, your feedback is really important to me and very vital to my drive. So thank you so very much for that as well. All right, let's get going on your cards here, my dear ones. We have Salamander, we have the Ouroboros, Creative Work, Infinite Wisdom, and Alchemy. Before I even get your tarot cards out, it feels that you have a very deep faith in regards to something, or just deep faith in general. It does feel here that you are, it's like you're making a wish upon a star here. And you're trying to make something happen. I'm not sure what this is just yet. But it does feel like you're trying to make something happen. So let's find out what this looks like for you. You might have to get creative. We have the Devil, Devil in reverse, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm going to scoot these over so we can take a look at your cards here, my dear ones. And we have the 7 of Wands as the underbelly here. It feels like you're very strong in your convictions. Remember, I was saying it's like you have a very deep faith in something, and that could be what you're standing up for, whatever it is you believe in, or you have faith in, or you trust in. It feels like you're like, no, this is it. This is what I want. This is whatever it is you believe in. There's like this indignant stance on it where you're like unwavering in regards to it, whatever that looks like for you. Very interesting here with your cards. It feels like you may have been in a situation that you were held in, but you're no longer held in this situation. It could be work, it could be a relationship, whatever this looks like. But it feels like you were in something. It could have been a relationship, but now it feels like not that you're the creator, but like you're the creator. Let's say you're in a job, but you're not the head boss, but you're like a supervisor kind of a person. And that doesn't necessarily have to be in work. It could be in relationship. And what that would look like in a relationship is perhaps you now dominate your own life. And you're now creating a new version of yourself, or a new direction for yourself. So, but you're not like, you don't own it completely yet, but you're in the midst of owning it. I hope that makes sense. It feels like you haven't not created it yet, and because if you did create it, then you would be the supervisor, but or the boss, but you're not the boss quite yet. You're the supervisor. So it feels like you're getting closer to bossing up, but you're not there yet, is what it feels like here. But there's something that holds you back, and it could have been whatever this was. That, remember, I was telling you, it felt like you were within something, but I don't feel like you're in that anymore. You may have been dealing with a Queen of Pentacles person where, I'm getting Capricorn for these two cards. So perhaps you were dealing with a Capricorn person that made you feel this way. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be a boss, it could be a friend that, you know, hurt you, whatever this looks like for you. But again, remember I said that it feels like you're having a difficult time, at least you were, but it feels like you are getting clearer. You're getting clear in regards to this, whatever that looks like for you. Because it feels like there's a change in you, not necessarily in your surroundings. I feel like the change is happening in you. Let's take a look at these cards here. We have the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. It feels like you are wanting to move forward, but you're not certain what direction to take this in. But it does feel like you want some sort of new beginning here. Yeah. You were hurt. You were hurt. And here, okay. You were hurt. You don't know what direction to take. I don't feel like you're hesitant towards making changes. It just feels like, did you even hear me say that? Oh my gosh. I'll speak English whale. It just feels not necessarily hesitation. It just feels like you're having a difficult time, again, either finding out what direction to take, or maybe freeing yourself from being able to, from other things, in order to be able to take the direction and the guidance and whatever that looks like for you. Because it feels like, okay, so let's say, for instance, so I'm going to put this in context, because Spirit is saying spit it out. It feels like, let's say you want to get back into some hobbies, right? And you're like, yes, I want to go do that. I feel like that sounds like a really great idea. You want to do it, but perhaps your life is, busy and has, you have a lot of responsibilities, or whatever that looks like. Perhaps you're having a difficult time trying to figure out how you're going to, how you're able to fit that in. Okay. Perhaps you're a single parent. Perhaps you have two jobs. Perhaps you take care of your parents. Perhaps you have a job and school. Whatever that looks like for you, it just feels like you're bogged down with things. It could be, thoughts, that are holding you back. But it feels like you're wanting to make change, but you're trying to create time, or free time, or free yourself of something in order to create this change. I do feel like you're going to be able to create things and start, um, potentially start doing new things or the things that you've wanted to do. I do feel like it's going to start off small where you're like, okay, maybe I'll do it like once a month, or, and then, do it twice a month. And then it just starts feeling so good that it becomes a habit. I hope that makes sense because that's what I'm getting here for you, my dear ones. I hope all of this, I don't know how this is going to break down for the month. So, or per week. So tune in for the weekly readings to see how this is going to be how this is going to be broken down for you. All right, my dear ones, until we meet again, I hope this did resonate. Until next week, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if it did resonate. Bye.